Yeah, hi, good evening. So, in his second day of testimony, uh, Fed Chairman Powell, in his testimony to the US Parliament or the US Congress as it is called, he clearly said that uh, inflation will be temporary or transient or transitory, and they are watching the risk. So, inflation, although it is more than a decade high, 5%, 5% plus, but in unprecedented times, historically also, higher inflation has been tolerated, including double digit inflation has been tolerated in serious war type of scenarios or depression type of scenarios. So this, the way global economy suffered due to COVID pandemic, so I think inflation will be tolerated to much higher levels, even into double digits it will be tolerated, the way US Fed is defending it. So that is the reason this Dow also recovered from more than 160 170 points intraday negative. Now it is in green. Even copper is going up because copper has also contributed to the producer price index, as copper is an important raw material for many products. While the currency dollar index languishes, sometimes green, sometimes red, and bond yields are also easing. So overall the scenario is again buoyant, and this is kind of a compulsive bull market which is running on the US Fed money and US Fed thought process. So this is a totally caged parrot kind of market, and this is how we observed it today's Nifty trading as well. So we, in the first half we took put options, they did not work out, but in the second half we did try on the 35,900 put at around 40 38 40 levels, and it did go to 80. So that was some saving grace in our trading today, which was otherwise not in good books. So on the levels front, so today's life high 952 will be the level for tomorrow on the upside, while this is the weekly Bollinger 162, which will be the target 1. On the lower side, the previous life high, that is 914 915, will be the important level, and then a day before close of 853 and previous day close of 800. So these will be important levels for tomorrow. So immediate gatekeeper levels will be 952 on the upside and 914, and 850 will be a very strong support here. If 850 is broken, quickly 800 can come, and then below levels can come. So today we observed how this ITC was pulled up into the game. Almost 6 rupees it was pulled up from 202 to 208, and was used to manage the index, while Bank Nifty remained vulnerable to sell off, but it was held on to by second half pull up from HDFC Bank, while Reliance continued to remain weak, so did TCS, and Infosys were also flat. So other IT companies like LTTS and other IT stocks did go up massively. Wipro was up yesterday as well. So this market is tightly controlled, and unless these levels on the downside 850 and 800 are broken, there is no chance actually of going down. And on the upside, 160, 16,160 looks achievable, provided today's high of 954 is taken out. So this is the theme here. While the VIX continues to go up, in India the VIX was almost near 13 in the first half till say about 11 o'clock, and then suddenly it started to collapse. So low VIX actually favors bulls. Low VIX is also anti-option trader because the option premiums melt massively. So stock and index, both option premiums melt massively. So this is an extremely tightly controlled market, and on the 4-hour scenario, if we see, market has reached actually its upper extreme here. But as I said, this is a tightly controlled market. So if today's high 952 is taken out, or previous life high, that is 914, 915 is protected on a closing basis, so this rally may continue despite being at the upper extreme of the 4-hour chart. Same thing for Bank Nifty. So today's high is 985, that needs to be crossed. An earlier high of 807 needs to be protected on a closing basis. So these levels need to be kept in mind while trading, because if you have observed today, anything and everything was being pulled up. See, Hindalco was up 2.5%. So if nothing was working, ITC was pulled up, Hindalco was pulled up, Larsen has been pulled up because of obvious reasons, because its subsidiaries are doing very good business. LTTS, Mindtree. So there's a lot of value left in Larsen as a holding company. That's why Larsen is going up. This has also reached overbought status. But overbought can become extremely overbought. So the scene is you cannot short Larsen here. There is no case for shorting Larsen unless Nifty breaks the support of 853, 15,853, and then 15,800. Unless these two important supports are broken on a end of day closing basis, there is no case for shorting any of the Nifty counters, because this market or global indices are tightly controlled by the US Fed's money, and US Fed's will. उनके हिसाब से ही सब हो रहा है. So there is no case for positional shorting here unless those levels are breached end of day closing basis. Thank you very much.